I cannot believe Twitch. I can't believe Twitch would allow live corn on stream. 3 million people just witnessed sex on that platform a couple days ago. I cannot believe it myself, and I can't believe the video when I saw it either. Just, they allowed actual sex on Twitch. If you told me 10 years ago that they were going to allow live sex on Twitch, I would have been like, I'm giving you my credit card now. Might as well. Might as well cancel Cornhub. Seriously, they might as well be a competition for them at this point. But yeah, Twitch has been kind of taking the L's recently, especially with that recent controversy. But what really, really hammers this home that Twitch is definitely in a losing battle is the recent controversy with Gideon and the video that he released on YouTube. Honestly, great video. You definitely should go watch it. But yeah, the stuff that he details in his video is just pretty much a reason to show why Twitch is a failing platform and that you should just go to YouTube, honestly. But before we get into pretty much, you know, doing his video and just kind of talking about it and all the events that he kind of had in his video, if you could like, share this with your friends, and just turn on your notifications to take 2 seconds, it really helps out. If you could do that, thank you so much. With that out of the way, let's get started on this spicy news. Alright, so pretty much when I watched Gideon's video, I kind of just like condensed it to a couple main points. He had three or four standout stories that pretty much just shows the double standards that Twitch has, and pretty much just, you know, emphasizes the fact that they're kind of sexist towards men, and I'm going to kind of tell you that today. So I'm going to have a timestamp for like each story like in the description so you'll see when it is. But yeah, honestly, I rank these stories from like the best to probably like, you know, not that bad. So here's the first one. This one has screenshots, so honestly, all right, the first one is that live chatting girl threatens Twitch board for permaban on site. So she literally had a tweet, I'll put it up right on screen, of her saying that she's going to try to kill everybody on the Twitch board and their families. Not something that you should say after you get banned, but, you know, this girl was like, you know, I'm doing it. But, yep, just absolutely did the worst thing you could possibly do, threatening Twitch's, like, community. Yeah, that's not good. And she got permanently banned for this. Honestly, I completely agree with that ban, but here's where the kicker is, unfortunately. She sends another tweet after she got perma-banned, and it says the good old phrase, I'm sorry. That's all she said. That's all she said is, I'm sorry. That's it. No, nothing else. I'm sorry for that message. And guess what? Twitch is like, you know, guess what? Yeah, that permaban doesn't need to be there anymore. I think she learned her lesson. You know, threatening people, that's A-okay. But literally, we're just gonna put that down to 2-week ban. Absolutely deplorable. Twitch should be ashamed of themselves and honestly should have kept that menace off the platform. How can you go from just saying like, oh yeah, we should ban this person. Oh no, you know, they said sorry, we're good. We're good. We should keep them. Just absolutely terrible play, and I love the fact that just, you know, they didn't even get a second thought. So here's the second video, or second topic that he pretty much said, and this was like of the recent, you know, spicy content that was just leaked on Twitch a couple days ago. You know, the corn that was pretty much happening on screen. Now, again, I cannot show this footage because, for one, YouTube wouldn't allow it, and second of all, I feel like it really wouldn't do anything, but you just have to pause it like when you're watching this. But yeah, I honestly think I'm just going to paint you a picture. I'm going to get my artist cap, you know, my paintbrush, and just paint you a picture of what happened. So, typical just chatting, you know, girl basically not playing any video games and just pretty much, you know, just doing just chatting, like how it kind of is in the category. But while she was pretty much getting donations and files, like it was literally you getting like gumballs out of a gumball machine, basically she was on the table with her hands out. I was wondering why she was doing that. It was really weird, so I was like, okay, maybe she's like talking serious or something. Maybe she's like passionate about something. You know, you kind of get like that. You do stuff with your hands, but she was doing that, and apparently I heard like weird noises, and everyone who was watching it heard weird noises. We were like, what's happening? And we thought nothing of it, and then we saw in the mirror, we saw someone on the ground. We assume that, oh, maybe it's like the guy, you know, messing with the wires, basically making sure the stream's okay, but no. This dude is straight up eating, let's just say, he's eating a gourmet meal. He's eating a gourmet meal of, like, Wendy's 4 for 4 out of her. Let's just say that much. So, essentially, he is eating her out while the live stream is going. You see this pretty much through, like, the good old mirror that's, like, to the right of her. You see everything. Like, full on. Like, no clothes on whatsoever. Like, everything is completely through. That is just insane. I cannot believe that. You just see no clothes, no nothing. Just completely, like, if you were going on Cornhub. If you wanted to see spicy content for free, well, there you go. You found it. And that girl, luckily, had it for you just in 4K, just for your entertainment. I honestly think it's sick that they even allowed this. And what's even funnier is that the person didn't get perma-banned. I thought that was the best part, is that no, a perma-ban did not happen whatsoever. No, not so ever. Apparently, the woman only got a 2-week ban. Actually, no, 1 week. 1 week ban. The reason I know this is because someone made a video on it, like actually interviewing, and I'm not going to say the name of her because I don't want to give her the Streisand effect, but essentially, yeah, she basically said, oh yeah, it's only for a week. And look, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to be nice about this. She did this for clout. Like, that's going to be, like, the nicest way of me saying it. She didn't do this for, like, no reason or, like, oh, I did it on accident or whatever. No, she did this for clout, and she definitely got her attention that she wanted. That's literally, like, most of, like, how these up-and-coming stars happen. And I guarantee you she's going to make a promising future on good old OF and Cornhub if she actually wants to go on there, if she actually has some respect for herself. But, yeah, other than that, I think she's got a promising future on OF with some spicy content that she's doing. All right, here's the third story. This one's not as bad. I'll pretty much have, like, a screenshot if, you know, it happens. But pretty much this person, this person literally showed both her holes to the world. She showed both her jack-in-the-box and pretty much her backside to the whole world. Not just like, you know, like little clothing, little lingerie. Nope. Everything there. I feel so bad for her dad. I bet you he is probably upset and was just like, how did my daughter become this? I probably would be ashamed as her father and probably just be like, what did I do? What did I bring into this world? But yeah, she showed both her holes and only got a 3-day ban, which I find kind of funny, and I'll put a screenshot up basically with Twitch's terms of service. They say expressly no nudity, but hate to break it to you, Twitch, you did a nudity, and guess what? It's against your terms of service. People have literally laughed at Twitch for years, basically disregarding their terms of service, especially when it comes to the female demographic, and it's an absolute joke. I mean it. Like, I've seen stuff that just, like, gets through that shouldn't be allowed. My favorite is the finger painting girl on there. That's absolutely against terms of service, but you won't ban that. Stuff like this, you'll only give, like, a weekday ban, but, like, literally, if, like, say, for example, you know, a dude's getting robbed at gunpoint on Twitch, this actually happened, he'll get a perma-ban, or better yet, kind of like how Gideon said, oh, I just did an L plus ratio in Pokimane stream, and he got perma-banned for it. That's the whole reason that he kind of made the video, and why this whole controversy is even happening, is because he did that. But again, he's perma-banned for, you know, just going in their chat being L plus ratio streamer, you know, all that. Just not even that bad. But that's apparently the worst thing you can possibly do. But what's really tragic is that her and, yeah, Pokimane and Gideon actually made up, like, off stream. So I think the ban should be gone, but apparently it's not. Like, if Twitch wanted to revoke one ban, I get that one, but apparently they didn't. But you know what's even funnier about that whole situation is that Pokimane did it to It's a Gundam stream on Twitch a couple years back, but nope, she didn't get a ban for it. Nope, not whatsoever. But yep, Gideon gets that full ban, baby, yeah! Because guess what? Men suck on Twitch, apparently. That's how it goes. Seriously, if you ever wondered why people have a sentiment of why, like, Twitch is sexist, these stories should just pretty much encapsulate the reason of that, or pretty much my next example. This is from both my personal experience and both of just, like, streamers that I've actually chatted with before. And pretty much I'll just say this. Like, literally, whenever I notice, like, a person streaming who's a male and they have, like, over 70 views and pretty much have qualifications for partners, they almost slowly never get partnered, while basically people who, like, show pretty much, like, their bare necessities and everything, they'll get partnered without a shadow of a doubt. Seriously, without a shadow of a doubt. I remember I saw this one guy in COD, absolute great player, had like 85 viewers, like whole stream every time for a whole week, pretty much doing really good, didn't get partnered. But literally going to ASMR, new streamer goes by, and guess what? She got partnered within probably a week. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's just that easy. So when I say, like, you know, there's kind of growing sentiment that Twitch is kind of sexist, you know, it's pretty warranted, honestly. But the reason I kind of made this video was pretty much due to, you know, the sex thing on Twitch, because I thought that was really funny, and I never thought that'd happen in a million years. But then again, with, like, you know, with basically the hot tub meta and all that, I mean, were you really surprised it was going to happen? Seriously, were you going to be surprised? The reason I made this video was due to the fact of basically... so Gideon basically, when he made his video, like, you know, like report Twitch or fix Twitch, he did it because he feels that Twitch is a terrible platform. Like, I'm glad he's doing great on YouTube, which is awesome, but he just feels like Twitch should change, and absolutely right. Like, Twitch needs to change back how they were back to 2012, when they were actually a gaming platform, not just like, oh, we got corn and cooking shows now on Twitch. Seriously. That's pretty much what it's become. Or hot tubs, you know, all that. What he pretty much was doing with that trending hashtag was saying, like, Twitch, you need to fix this, because he found out about, like, you know, the sex thing and was like, I can't believe this happened. Like, Twitch should do something. And you know what they did? They literally paid Twitter to remove his trending tweet. Like, then again, he just redid it, so it wasn't even a big deal. But just the fact that they tried to silence it basically reinforces the point. They know what's wrong, but just refuse to do anything. People have had problems with Twitch for a long time, but they just refuse to do anything about it. And I don't think they ever will do anything about it. Now, what I find funny, and what I find really funny, is that people really often complain about YouTube, you know, being like a complete wasteland, being terrible for content creators. But you know, at least with YouTube, they're kind of consistent with, like, you know, their terms of service and, like, who they kind of give it to, like, you know, for, like, a banner or anything. So at least that's consistency. But, like, Twitch, like, you could look one day that, like, this person's like, oh, this person did a terrible thing. They're banned. Okay, good. But only for, like, 7 days, which is absolutely, like, nothing. If I were banned for, like, 2 weeks, it doesn't do anything. Like, these bans are ridiculous. What it should be is this. Like, the first offense is a 2-week ban. That's the first offense. The second offense is permanent. So that way they don't do it again. But then again, that would actually require, you know, again, some foresight. But again, I don't think Twitch is going to do that. Like, overall, what this, like, pretty much, like, just chain of L's that Twitch has been taking has pretty much illustrated is that it's a pretty much failing platform. And Gideon's video pretty much gives a complete encyclopedic thing to just show people why Twitch is a terrible platform and why you shouldn't watch it or support it. That's pretty much all it does. I mean it. Like, Twitch is not a good platform whatsoever with content or anything, because it treats its male creators like absolute garbage. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. If this video was longer, sorry about that. I wanted to kind of talk about everything because there's a lot of info to go over. I enjoyed making this because, you know, if I can, you know, throw shade towards Twitch, you know, honestly, that really means the world to me. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please be sure to like, share this with all your friends, and be sure to turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss any future videos. And with that out of the way, I'm going to get off and go play some Elden Ring because I've had enough internet for today. Bye!